What it be? What it be? Welcome to Goon Talk. Okay. Goon Talk, Rapcast. We're locked in. I'm excited.
Me too, man. Me too.
You know, I'm Dez.
This is Nate.
All right. So let's just start it off. Of course, hella new music dropping.
Hella
has dropped, and we got to start it off. Of course, Eternal Atake.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta run through that.
Of course.
So, thoughts?
I overall like the project. I still gotta listen to it more to actually fully kind of get the whole idea of it, but I'm vibing with it. I like most of it. There's a few songs that are just filler to me, but
I feel you.
I'm vibing with it.
I'm gonna have to right now. My standing is it's not bad. I'm gonna say I like it too. The first listen I didn't, as you know.
Yep.
Well, no, I can't say that. I can't say I didn't like it. It was mid, as I said.
Uh-huh.
I said it was mid because I liked the first song, Baby Pluto, and then like the next 8, I wasn't fucking with.
See, the thing is, I don't mind like Lone Main, Silly Watch.
Yeah,
Pop,
I wasn't
fucking
fucking with those, but
I haven't heard them enough.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are like, oh, you don't have Homecoming or you don't have Silly Watch.
I was torn up on that one. I don't know how I was feeling.
So around that area of the album, I wasn't too sure. I still have to go back and listen to them, but I do like Baby Pluto, and I'd say like the rest of the album I added though. Like I added pretty much all of them.
Yeah, you got about all but like what 5 songs?
Yeah.
I think I have only about 5 songs.
Right.
5 or 6. But like you said, I took a re-listen, and then it changed my view. I think this is one of there's albums where first listen, fire, first listen, trash, and then this is one of those that it needs multiple listens in order to get the full feel of it. But, on my opinion, it's not his best project.
No.
Which I think that's a popular opinion.
Right.
But it's not bad. I'm going to have to say, where would you rank it upon all his albums?
Oh.
All of Uzi's albums.
I have yet to hear
the whole thing.
I have yet to hear the whole thing of a couple of his albums. Like I'm a Uzi fan, but I don't want I'm not gonna front and say like I've listened like just like for like start to end all of his stuff because like I've probably like on the surface listened to all of Love Is Rage 2, Love Is Rage, but like I haven't fully like listened and like actually like paid attention to a lot of them. My favorite album of his though is probably Verse the World, just because there's not a bad song on there in my opinion.
That's a very popular opinion.
So I'd say Love Is Rage 2 people were kind of iffy on.
Mm-hmm. I liked it.
It had a lot of hits on it for sure.
Yeah.
But then there's also a lot that I just didn't stick with me.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially that, I don't know. It's just tough.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It just came out, so it'll probably give me a bit.
It is hard. It is kind of hard to rank it, given it's the first week it's been out.
It could rank like 3 or 4 maybe.
Not bad.
For me, because I
could probably agree with that.
I have Verse the World at 1, and then I have to give more albums another listen, but then maybe Love Tape, maybe Love Is Rage 2 ahead of it. I don't know yet. So yeah.
Of course. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to Uzi, I like his more singing, like melody type.
Yeah.
Not more as. I mean, I like it when he does, his little da 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 da.
Yeah.
But like with these, I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it super heavy on the first few tracks. But Prices. I love the sample of Way Back from Travis. Yeah. I love that got cleared.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely part.
I mean, what's Travis gonna say? No.
No, of course not. No, I love that whole melody. I love the whole instrumental, everything. And also came with EXO Tour Life Part 2. Mm-hmm. It's very similar.
Very similar.
To the first one. But it's not bad. I still added it. I like it a lot.
Yep, me too. The thing is, if I'm going to listen to that, I'm just going to listen to EXO Tour Life.
You're going to listen to the original, yeah. No, I get where you're coming from on that.
Unless, like, I'm trying to be like, you know what? I want to hear the whole story.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll give it a couple more weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can touch back on the whole album. Then we got the whole gist of it, the whole vibe, the whole feel. And then the whole community is going to have their opinions, too.
And, like, this is a little bit nitpicky, but, like, I also felt like the cover art of this, like, it's cool.
It was...
But it wasn't It didn't feel like it. It just felt like a generic wallpaper he found off the internet.
I know that's how I felt. I mean, it was better than the other two he presented.
I don't know. I like the one that gave Love Is Rage vibes, but at the same time, this isn't a Love Is Rage album.
Yeah.
So like, it just didn't feel oozy enough.
Yeah, no, it's not really my favorite album cover at all.
It definitely feels spacious, but it feels like generic, like something that someone putting together a bunch of oozy leaks would use as the cover.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like one of those like fake Eternal Atakes that is on Apple Music but isn't any of his songs. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if he made it more his, maybe put him in it. I've seen a lot of fan art ones that like are like really dope.
It's a fan art type of album to me. Not that there's anything wrong with fan art covers. It's I don't know.
I don't know.
It doesn't suit it to me.
Completely. I've seen in like Twitter replies, people have their own, and it looks better than this, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
that's very true.
That's nitpicking, though.
Yep. Well, that's all right. So overall, I'd have to say, right now, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Right.
Maybe 7.5, but that's just me.
Probably around where I got it.
There's gonna be some people that would be like, "You're stupid. It's great," and there's gonna be people that's like, "Yeah, but it needs to go lower. It sounds trash."
Here's the thing. I have more songs than you, and I still would rate it around there. Just because I have to... I'm someone that, if it just sounds good to me, I'll add it.
Yeah.
But then it has to do more than that for me to give it a higher ranking. Like, I guess.
Yeah. For me to add it, it's got to be something that I'm just going to actually listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have so many songs. Like, before I used to just, if it sounds nice, just like for a few seconds add.
Right.
And now it's just something I want to listen to all the way through. Because I just have so many songs, and it's just going to... I skip so many songs now.
Right.
So that's why the 6 that I did add stuck out the most to me.
Gotcha.
Of course.
What track stuck out the most to you?
Well, Prices, Bust Me, Part 2, Baby Pluto, You Got Me Into I'm Sorry, Chrome Heart Tags, and Venetia. And That Way, of course.
Yeah.
So what's that? That 8 songs. So, no. Those are my favorite.
All right. I liked I'm Sorry, Bigger Than Life. I love the instrumental to Venetia.
Yeah.
It gives me classic Uzi vibes.
It does.
And then, I don't know, like Secure the Bag, Urgency, Bust Me, Chrome Heart Tags. Those are all just nice songs. I don't know. I can't really pick it. My favorite for a while was I'm Sorry.
That's true.
But now I'm starting to listen to more of the album. And of course, That Way. I like that song. Full Sail Shuffle was just kind of a nice...
Yeah, I didn't really like that one too much. I like the... I'm starting to like it more now. I like the instrumental and everything, but I don't know. It's just... It's something about it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
just me.
It just feels like he made it more for a dance than he did to
it's more of a viral dance challenge type.
Yeah.
But besides that, there's much more music that dropped and is dropping, and you already know who I'm excited for. Don Toliver's album.
Of course.
I'm so excited for that. Rookie in the game. I'm excited to see where he ends up. What do you think about him? Or how it's gonna go?
I think he's very talented. I'm not gonna sit here in front and say like I've heard all this stuff. I know
him all. He's gonna be.
Yeah, but from what I've heard, he's pretty unique because he has that voice and he has that style that's like you don't really hear this very often.
Exactly.
So
after Jack Boys, he stuck out more. Same as Pop Smoke. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Of course, and. I don't know, just the whole voice and him on Can't Say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see, and I've heard leaks of him too. I've heard some of his leaks, and now I'm excited to see where the whole album goes. It's like Thugger. The voice is an instrument.
Of course.
To me.
And I wanted to go back to Uzi's album for a second, because did you see any of the confirmed deluxe tracks?
Yes, I did, and I'm so ready for it. Me and the Moon Relate. I cannot wait for that track to come out. I actually haven't heard any of the other songs, because I think they were leaks too.
Well, there's Myron, which one's like, it's really popular, especially on like TikTok, but like, I don't know, there's a lot of songs that people are really happy about getting put on. There's a few that I wish got put on, like Zoom. I really wish Zoom was on there.
I'm familiar with all the titles of the tracks, I just haven't taken the time to actually go hear it, besides Me and the Moon Relate.
Gotcha. But yeah, Me and the Moon Relate.
So hard.
That should be fun.
Do we know when it's expected to drop? In about a week,
probably.
I would say.
He's probably within this week.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, is what he was saying.
Yeah, and that's another way we can come back, add on, and then get a whole feel for the whole album.
Of course.
So, aside from Don Toliver and Uzi, we got more, like Lil Baby, My Turn.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard it yet. I can't comment on it. I haven't heard it.
I gave it a quick listen through, and it sounded fine on the surface, you know? But it's something that I'm definitely going to have to listen to again, just because like no offense to the new wave, but like it's all kind of something that you have to give it a couple tries to really have something stick out at you. And of course, there's like songs every once in a while like Drip Too Hard when that came out that just immediately blew up. But like even my favorite song off of that album so far, Whoa, that song took me a couple listens to really get into. So I'm probably gonna have to listen to Baby's album a little bit more. But one thing that I do like when I listened to it was that he had like actual lines and punchlines and bars that stuck out to me, which I thought was pretty impressive for Baby.
That's true.
So I'll have to go through and give it a listen more to make sure, you know, the actual songs stick out to me.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hearing, you know, by fans at least, that it's dope.
Yeah, no, I'm lacking. I've been lacking on so many. There's so much music that's come out, and I don't know why I haven't just taken the time to go listen to it. But I need to, because it took me forever to listen to Roddy Ricch. Please excuse me for being antisocial. It took me forever. Well, not forever. For Boogie, Artist 2.0.
Right. I still haven't given that album another listen.
Yeah, it was probably took me about a week.
Right.
Until I took a listen.
My thing is I'll listen to everything on the night that it comes out, but then it takes me forever to like re-listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, unless it's an artist that I'm super, super hyped for, like Travis, Drake, all them, I'll be staying up waiting for it. But then, with my not so popular Lil Baby, I don't know. It takes me a lot more time to listen to give it its first initial listen.
I feel you. Because I'm a decent fan of Baby. Like I have a lot of his older stuff, a lot of his new stuff. I think he's out of the new rappers. He's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to give it another listen just because, like, he has a very similar sound across all of his stuff, and that's fine.
That's true. As most do.
Yeah, even Uzi with this new album. I mean, he sounds pretty similar a lot, but it also has stuff that's got to stick out to you if you give it another listen.
Yeah.
So that's why, like I said, I'm gonna have to check it out again.
And on the topic of rappers having the same style, and on topic of Baby, Da Baby. This man is out here smacking bitches. Did you see anything about that?
Yeah.
Like, since it's all getting more settled now,
it's
mixed opinions.
I don't know context, but at the same time, you know, flat out hitting people.
That's
like, come on now.
I don't even know the whole story.
Yeah.
Even though it's been kind of released, I haven't.
Allegedly, she hit him with the phone.
Yeah.
Other reports saying that she just wanted to, like, take a picture, like autograph, something weird.
Yeah.
But this man full out was smacked her like across the fucking face.
Fuck you looking at, bitch. And then,
man.
All in all, I might get criticized, but I still fuck with the Baby. I'm pretty sure everybody does.
Right.
But
I don't think they're just gonna let something like that.
he's special to me. Along with a bunch of other rappers, which we'll get into.
Mm-hmm.
But even though he does kind of release the same.
He even made a joke about it in that new Yachty song.
Like, Oprah Winfrey's bank account.
Yeah, he made a joke about it. He's like, you got to be somewhat popping to release the same like a bunch of shit as one continuous song.
Because on Kirk, it was like, damn, the Baby really released the same song 13 times.
Yeah.
Which he did, in a way.
And that's how, I don't know, I think that's just his whole sound.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to stick around for a while.
It's something that doesn't really... It's not going to really catch my attention all the time, but it doesn't get old to me at the same time.
That's very
true. You could play the Baby and I'm not going to be mad. Like
No, as opposed to some.
Yeah.
So what did we think about his feature? The whole track, Oprah Winfrey's Bank Account.
I'm not even going to lie to you. I haven't listened to it really.
I did yesterday. And I don't know, it was kind of unexpected. Because I just saw it out of nowhere and then all of a sudden it just dropped. Lil Yachty just with Drake. I don't know. It's funny. We just never had that collab before. And with the Baby, I listened to it, honestly. It's not really my favorite.
Right.
I don't know. It's just...
Well, I lied a little bit. I didn't hear it all the way through, but I heard like parts. Like I heard the hook, I heard a little bit of Drake's part, a little bit of the Baby's part, and I agree. It's nothing special. I think I might listen to it again just to see if it catches on a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's usually how it goes.
It's nothing crazy right now for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Yachty's just... I don't know. Yachty's been different. And now that he's got Lil Boat 3 dropping, I mean, I'm still going to listen. He's kind of brought my hype train down a little bit.
Right. I don't know. Anytime Yachty's dropped something, no offense to him, I've never really been like, ooh, let me check this out.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
I think the only time I've done that, sadly, was when he was dropping Teenage Emotions.
Right.
But back then that was a lot younger. So
Right.
and Lil Yachty was new, and then Lil Boat too. I think I stayed up to listen to that, which I was a little disappointed,
Right.
but also not let down.
Yeah, there's I don't want to say there's very few artists because I check out a lot of people's, but
I check out everybody.
Yeah, the ones that I stay up for typically, I don't know.
Yeah.
They stick out to me a little bit more, and Yachty just isn't one of those artists in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think he is for a lot of people. And Lil Boat 3 just isn't seeming to get the hype as
A bunch of other albums that have been dropping.
Yeah.
And so another album is PTSD, Herbo. What'd you think about that one?
Haven't
If you took a listen to it.
I did not.
Didn't?
Nope.
No, that's surprising.
I wanted to check it out just because I saw the comments it was getting from other artists and all the backstory behind it and how I heard it was just going to be like a nice like just street anthem, I guess, or like a whole like I don't know. I definitely want to listen to it though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've never really been a Herb fan, so I can't really sit here and be like, ooh.
Neither have I. I've never fucked with Herb. Sorry to everybody that does. It's just I don't know. He's not my thing.
I've never had a problem with him. He just hasn't really stuck out to me.
Yeah. No.
So, I heard the track with Juice WRLD and Chance and Uzi, but I didn't really like. It's another one of those things where I didn't listen all the way through, or I didn't really have the time or anything.
Exactly. And
So,
speaking on Juice WRLD, rest in peace again.
R.I.P.
Did you see the music video for Eminem's Godzilla?
I did see
directed
that.
by Cole Bennett.
I know that was strange.
With
to
Juice
me.
WRLD and Mike Tyson and Dr. Dre were in the video.
Eminem's on Lyrical Lemonade. That's weird.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it this morning, and I was like, "Who would have thought?"
I don't know. Just think like
Like,
freaking 5 years ago.
What? Eminem, Dr. Dre, and Mike Tyson on Lyrical Lemonade. I don't know. It's not fun. And that's actually listening to it. I like the song a lot. Because I know you don't like Eminem's whole new persona, his fast rap.
It's just not something that I'm gonna play just riding around.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I don't know. Back then when rap, like we said, when Rap God came out, it was cool back then. But now, I don't know. I feel like he's really just overusing it because he knows there's a lot of hardcore fanboys that are just, the fast rap, the speedy.
I'm not gonna deny that he has a lot of talent.
Yeah, it's talent,
lyrical
for
ability
sure.
doing it, especially with
It
him
just
having.
doesn't click for me anymore.
Yeah,
as
like
much.
that's why I didn't really. Anytime Eminem drops something now, I'm just like, oh, I'll check it out. But like,
Yeah, no, Music to Me Murdered By. I was surprised. Godzilla's the only track I heard.
I added the one with Don Toliver.
Yeah. That was actually also an unexpected feature.
That's also something I have to re-listen. Like I added it because I like Don Toliver's part, but I'll have to re-listen and make sure I like the song.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I liked the video, just because it was interesting and
it felt like an old Eminem type video, especially at the end when he's with the whole doctor scene.
Yeah,
a whole Without Me vibe, Dre and.
Cole Bennett always kills everything he does.
He does.
And they had those Juice WRLD references in there with his album covers and all of that. Yeah, I thought it was a nice little touch. Even me not being a huge fan of the song, not bad.
I see. Did you also see that YNW Melly?
Yeah,
apparently
supposed to drop something.
Apparently on March 13th, so this Friday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the road that whole day, so.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll peep it.
I don't know. I'm gonna be riding.
I mean, I will, obviously. I peep everything.
I'm gonna be riding with,
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're probably gonna want to listen to it. So, I'll probably end up hearing it, whether I want to or not, on Friday, so.
So what do you think about him?
Melly?
Yeah, like, what do you think about his fate?
His fate?
You think he actually did anything?
Well, I've heard both sides. I've heard there's been, like, substantial amounts of evidence to support, him doing it.
As in anything.
Yeah, and then I've also heard that, like, there's not enough evidence to, like, incriminate him.
That's
so
true.
It's like, okay, which one is it? I don't really know where he stands right now.
I see, yeah. Same as 6ix9ine, which looks like he's officially getting out.
He is.
August 2nd. Ooh. That's gonna be... Not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested to see where that goes.
I'm interested to see
I
where it goes.
don't think I can... I'm not gonna probably be able to listen to any more tracks. I don't know how we're gonna stand on that one, but I'm...
Oh, I'm not gonna try to, play fit. Like, I'm probably gonna check out if he releases something. I'm gonna definitely check it out and see what it sounds like. But I'm not gonna like be out there like supporting like, hey yo, 6ix9ine's back.
Hey yo, the GOAT's back. The GOAT. Oh man, that's gonna create some controversy in the community. That's for sure.
Well, coming back to Melly, it's weird. This man turned himself in. And a lot of times you wouldn't see rappers doing that. So do you think he turned himself in because he wants less time because he is guilty? Or turn himself in because, like...
Honestly, I can see kind of a vibe of how he might be a little wacko.
I don't know.
With the whole Melvin, different personality.
That could all just be like a fucking...
It could be a whole stunt, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. We're just going to have to let time tell that one.
Yeah.
Now, in other news, Megan Thee Stallion's album, or not album, label.
Right.
The bullshitting on her. I'm not sure. Did they get that worked out?
She just dropped her album.
Yeah.
I have not listened to it.
It happens. I've been seeing this happen more and more with like...
It's because there's shitty labels, and then when young artists who aren't the brightest, or not, I don't want to say not the brightest, but they don't know a lot. They don't have as much knowledge. They don't have the knowledge about how contracts and labels work. They sign bad contracts to shady labels. It's a bad combination.
It's the money.
Yeah.
The quick money.
They're just trying to be like, ooh, you telling me I could blow up right now?
Yeah. Get a check, blow up, but listen, cuz, don't think you finna drop music whenever you want.
Yeah,
like,
we have all your rights.
Like, we own you. Don't do this. I mean, you could always go to Jay-Z, to Rock Nation.
Right.
They helped what? They helped Uzi get worked out. Now EA's finally out. Now that EA's finally out, we're waiting on a whole lot of red. Cardi, what you doing?
Cardi, where you at, dog?
Man, he told us months ago, dropping in 60 days. But I don't know if that was, because it wasn't like officially like said by him. It was by rap pages and it's apparently he's dropping. So where do we think that's gonna go? We think it's gonna be like Eternal Atake, because Eternal Atake, I honestly think that was overhyped. I think
it was, definitely wasn't worth the entire wait.
Yeah, how long we were waiting,
like I mean, just for reference, do you think Astroworld was worth the entire wait? Like all that hype?
Me being a #1 Travis fan, I think so.
But it's not even your top Travis album, is what I'm saying. And do you think it was worth the wait? All that hype,
but it wasn't that much of it. It was a regular 2-year wait, like as a regular.
But after all that time, he was teasing it. He teased it before Birds came out.
That's true. Well, I don't know. That one's kind of hard because I have the entire album.
Right.
So and I love every single track except for Coffee Bean.
That's fair. That's fair.
But honestly, in my opinion, I think it was worth the wait.
Okay.
But I can see how it wouldn't be for some, because Travis he's an acquired taste to me.
No, I definitely like the album. I feel like I don't dislike any song on the album. I'm just wondering if, out of all that hype, did it really match the hype? Because it was a great album. Don't get me wrong. Probably #2, if not.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Honestly, 2. I think it did.
Fair enough.
Because I haven't when it came out, I didn't see too many opinions like Eternal Atake saying overhype, trash. Mm-hmm. There's always going to be those.
That's fair.
I still think Astroworld is still pretty praised.
Right.
I think everyone rates it as not his least best album, under Birds. But I still think everyone still rates it as at least like 8.5 out of 10 or higher.
Interesting.
That's how I see it.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm just saying with Uzi, it's a little bit different because Travis is a little bit more creative as an artist, so he can do more that like blows more people away. Meanwhile,
exactly. That's why I think
Uzi
the wait was more worth it with him.
And Uzi kind of stays in the same lane, so we were kind of expecting like hits to come off this album.
Exactly.
And we don't really have any hits yet.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. So honestly, wouldn't really say no track is really like as big as any others.
Like that year, that 2016 year from Uzi, like there's none popping.
Yeah, there's always like Money Longer. There's always like his tracks that stand out. With this one, I actually I'm glad you brought that up because I haven't seen any tracks yet, like besides from Futsal Shuffle, but that was only popping for like a few days as a dance. That Way released. People like it, but it wasn't like...
Mm-hmm. Even that's not really...
Yeah, there isn't like one song yet. I don't see that like is like just super blowing up like a bunch of his others. Yeah, that's why it's an interesting album to me.
Right.
It is an interesting album.
It's like a nice listen, but like...
'Cause it's really hard to see how someone feels about it, how I feel about it myself.
It's a very, very... what's the word I'm looking for?
Complicated. Maybe.
Complicated, but like... No one can agree on one thing.
Yeah.
What's that word called?
I don't know.
Well, either way.
But it is new, so... And we'll also be waiting for the deluxe to drop. Because I think that's where it's going to change.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more, like, Myron. That's a hot song.
People
that
know
really like.
And people know it already because of the leaks and all of that. So
exactly.
He's going to drop it, and then
I think that's just going to change it.
It's probably going to shoot on the charts, and people are going to be like, yeah, fun.
Yeah, and then people will probably just only acknowledge the deluxe version.
Yeah.
And then that'll just boost its whole rating.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get more agreements, more opinions.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited for that. But with Cardi's album, I don't know. I don't know if I could say it'll be overhyped or not.
I believe it'll drop this year, or it's not going to drop at all.
I think it'll drop this
year. If it doesn't drop this year, it's not dropping.
That's true. That's very true.
Where's my fucking, Chopper Won't Miss Part 2?
Exactly. But then also, Cardi is also an acquired eater.
He is. I listen to him just, from in that vibe. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to, play him around my dad, who hates all this new rap.
Of course. I don't think I'd play any of your music around my dad. Because he just doesn't listen to rap, but...
Right. Cardi's definitely one of those... Oof. Definitely heavily acquired taste. You can't play him around, half the people that you know. No. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, exactly. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Uzi, when he was dropping Eternal Atake, and recently he's been saying he's trying to bring back a whole 2016 vibe. Mm-hmm. What do you think about it? Do you think it? I don't think it... Do you think...
That he, accomplished it? Or
yeah, so far on the bass album. I think a few songs I can see it.
A few songs have that.
Isn't the whole album not really?
The whole album not really, but...
Because 2016 was a great year for rap.
Mm-hmm. I'd say that he... Few songs, I feel like a lot of the songs on the deluxe will definitely boost that, but there's some on there that feel like new Uzi, and only a few that feel like they got.
And he also, like some fans have said, they've broken it down into 3 of his personalities.
Right. Like Pluto,
Renji, and Uzi.
Right.
I need to take another listen, but right now I don't see. It all sounds like the same, mm-hmm. But maybe I'm not as knowledgeable on Uzi as some more hardcore fans would be.
I don't know. I kind of noticed something weird, like how the first portion I didn't really like all that much. Besides Baby Pluto,
exactly.
It's maybe that's me not liking his Baby Pluto persona.
Yeah.
And then maybe the second 2 personas I really do like. So
and then towards the end is when I started adding the most, mm-hmm. and that's Uzi.
Yeah.
So maybe they're actually right. Maybe the reason that people aren't as feeling the album as much is because maybe it really is it's just 2 other sides of him. Mm-hmm. And it's just people are just getting used to it or just...
Right.
So I can see that. That's starting to make more sense. Since the last part of the album I really like the most is apparently the Uzi.
That's also something you gotta wonder. Did Uzi spend all that time thinking that through and writing these songs specifically with that in mind? Or did he just make songs and then add this on afterwards?
Yeah, because the Baby Pluto, to me, came out of nowhere.
Right. So it's
but with the 2016 vibe, maybe some of it. Or maybe that's just him.
Right.
Because 2016 was a great year for music, and so far 2020 is a pretty good year for music.
Pretty solid so far.
And there's a lot more that's gonna come out.
Kendrick, where you at?
Kendrick, Drake, ASAP, hopefully Travis, who knows, and just so much more on the way. And I'm so excited to get into it. I want
Kendrick so much to drop something, man.
Of course. Well, we'll get there in the future. Time's gonna tell. So that's it. This is Goon Talk. Rapcast. Appreciate everyone for listening. Thanks for tuning in. I be Dez.
I be Nate.
We'll catch you.